Hi guys, welcome to my October book haul. I bought a lot of books this month. I bought a lot of books this month. I bought a lot of books again this month and it's really heavy, so I'm going to put this down. These are all the books that I bought over the course of the month October, and let's get started. The first book I'm going to show you is actually a comic book from After the Last Airbender. I absolutely love this series. The animation is so funny and so good, and I'm really glad that they bring out comics now to fill in the gap between the last season of Avatar and Korra. And this one is The Rift Part 2. I haven't actually read it yet, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. The next book I bought at a second-hand store, and it's pretty unique for them to even have English books, let alone books that I really enjoy. The one I picked up for like 50 cents is Isaac Asimov's Foundation series, the first book in the series. I've been meaning to read this for a while, and now I finally can. A Star Wars book called Kenobi. I actually got this one from my brother because he ordered it from Book Depository, but it got pretty bent in the mail. It actually looks not that bad now, but you can see a few small damages, and he got a new copy because of that, so I got to have the old one. And although I don't read Star Wars books that often, I do like the ones that I have read, so I'm definitely going to read this one soon. Next is a series that I absolutely loved. I actually bought the first book a while back and only finally got around to reading it, so I quickly bought book 2 and 3 as well. The covers are amazing, they're so gorgeous, and it was such a fun series to read. It was really light, really fast-paced and fun, and I just read through them real fast. It's about this girl who gets to time travel. I did do a little review of the first book in the wrap-up, but I'm going to make a video soon for the whole series. Next, I bought Sword Art Online Part 1 and Part 2. I'm really looking forward to reading these. I really loved the animation of Sword Art Online. I'm actually watching the second series right now, and this book, it's not a manga, it's the novel that the animation was based on. If you don't know what this is about, it's a virtual reality game in the near future, and the main character, he gets stuck in it just like everyone else. It's the first day that the game came out, so like everyone's playing it that got their hands on a copy, and they can't log out anymore, which means that their bodies are slowly dying. They have to be brought to hospital by their family and friends, and they have to fight their way through the entire game without dying once, because if you die in the game, you die in real life. And the only way to get back to the real world is to actually win the game. And it's so much fun to read, especially if you like gaming, but even if you don't game that much, like me, I play the occasional games, it's still really fun to read. They basically animated it really well, because they really followed the book quite closely. There were some things that I missed though, that I thought it was a bit odd that they were in the animation but not in the book. Turns out that part 2 is all the things that I missed in the first book. It's just some more stories about what happened when he was stuck in the game. Another book that I actually bought last month is The Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. I have the first book, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really fun, kind of weird, mysterious book. It has a lot of pictures in it. The author actually collects pictures. They all have to do with the story itself, and it's about all these children with weird, creepy things going on, and I'm not really explaining it very well, but if you want something different and mysterious, this is definitely the book for you. I also bought Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I really love this series. They're so good. The main character is hilarious and witty and strong, but also grumpy and get things wrong sometimes. So she's just a really kick-ass character. She's an assassin who got caught and was sent to prison and is saved by the prince because he needs someone to fight for him as a champion in this game to see who is going to become the personal assassin of the king, the very king that she absolutely loathes. But it's a really good series, and I can't wait to read this book. I think I'm going to reread all of them first, so it might take a while before I get to that, because there are a lot of books that I want to read right now. I still have a lot of books from my gigantic book haul when I was in England that I still want to read. but I definitely recommend this series. Last but not least are these two books. The Assassin's Curse and the Pirate's Wish by Cassandra Rose Clark. Basically, it's about a pirate, the daughter of a pirate captain and his wife, who is getting married off, and she doesn't take that very kindly. She kind of hates her parents for suddenly abandoning her and forcing her to marry this guy that she doesn't know and doesn't trust because he's too handsome. Her name is Anana, and she talks to this guy for a while, thinks maybe she should give it a chance, but all she really wants is just to get her own ship, be a captain, and sail the seas pirating. So she runs off on a camel that she stole, and the guy she was supposed to marry doesn't really like that, and neither does his parents, and they send an assassin after her. These assassins, they have blood magic, and there are a lot of stories about them that they can't even die, and you basically, if there's one after you, you're doomed. You're gonna die. He comes after Anana, and she knows that she's done for. But then she sees a snake behind the assassin, and for some reason she throws her dagger in sheer panic and kills the snake, even though the snake was about to kill the assassin probably. She just did it on instinct. And because she saved the life of the assassin, it triggered a curse. So now he has to protect her and follow her everywhere she goes, because if she's too far away or if she's in any kind of danger at all, he feels terrible pain and he might even die. So they are stuck together and they have to find a way to break the curse so that Anana can be free, be the pirate that she wants to be, and the assassin can be on his merry way. They were really fun to read and I really recommend them. Those were all the books I bought this month, way too many as usual. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Tot ziens!